Hi guys, thanks for joining me for your September 2019 finance and career reading. Okay, we're going to take a look at anything that you need to know about your career that can help get you in the right direction. All right, what your performance is looking like according to other people, what you can change, what you can't change, and what to do about it. All right, there will be an extended available. All that information is down below. That will just clarify what we're looking at, further actions to take, messages, all that jazz. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for all your support. If you're returning to my channel, you guys are amazing. I really appreciate everything that you've done for me and your comments and dedication. If you are new to my channel, thanks for taking the time to check me out. If you like how I do things and want to hit subscribe, let me know. Comment giveaway and subscriber down there, and I will get you set up with a free answer to a question, and I will get you included into my giveaway for the month. Same goes to my lovely members, okay, guys? I'm also going to take a look at all the astrological effects that are happening. There's quite a few things that are going to affect your finances and decision making and other people around you. So we're going to look at that pretty deep and see how that's going to affect you as well, okay? Now, all of my information is down below, including my schedules for my readings, okay? Information for my personal readings, all my healing products, my specials, my memberships, the guided meditation, everything that you need to know is down below. Also follow me on Instagram, earthlyenergies1111, and you'll get updates and all of my daily specials on there. Alright guys, this is a general reading, so take what fits and leave the rest. And if you're making any big decisions, I just ask that you use your best judgment, and let's get started with your readings. Alright Cappies, let's take a look at what's going on with your finances. Alright, we're going to see if you are currently in your ideal position or thinking of the right position, okay, the action that you need to take to get there, if there's any opportunities that are kind of coming your way, you know, or something you can't any longer, that you can no longer alter with regards to where you're at, okay, what you can change or improve your overall performance, and then just kind of overall where things are going. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so is this your ideal job, Cap? Let's take a look. Oh yeah, or whatever it is you're thinking about, it's definitely the right way to go here. Action you gotta take. The Hermit. Introspect on more ways that you can bring in more abundance with where you're at right now, or with how you want, or with regard to getting to where you want, that will get you what you want. Okay? If that makes sense. Now, let me get all the cards out and then we'll kind of move forward here. Alright, what you can no longer alter here, we've got the Nine of Wands. I'm surprised to see that. Your overall performance, we've got two cards, the Queen of Pentacles and the Lovers. Lovely. You know, every zodiac so far today, I did Virgo, Pisces, and Libra, and then you guys, and everybody got the Lovers card in a very similar position. Interesting. Okay, what you can change or improve on. I got the King of Swords in reverse. Alright. In other words, let's not be a smart ass, because we can do that. I'm a cat myself. Alright. Here we go. So yeah, oh my gosh, it's a lovely thing right now, right? Everything about work is going in the right direction, or you have this anticipation that it's going in the right direction. You're kind of amping up energetically. And overall, people are looking at you like you have a lot going on right now. You got a lot to offer. You're very confident and stable in your position. You're grounded. You have a very big voice, and you're confident enough to use it. So overall, you are being admired, I mean, all over the place. So if you're in a position that you like right now, it is really advancing. If you're in a position where you are looking to go elsewhere, I feel like you have a lot of admirers and a lot of opportunities coming, okay? Now, action you can take, we have the Hermit. So this is evaluating more ways that you can either assert yourself, or ways that you can kind of go within and find more of, what's the best way I can put that? You're being offered a lot of guidance, okay? And the universe is trying to provide this to you, but it's going to take a decent amount of listening, because I feel like Capricorns take a lot of control into their own hands. They want things to be exactly the way that they planned. they don't want things to kind of veer off in any particular direction. They want to kind of stay in control. However, this whole situation is very, very much divinely guided. So it's going to take a certain amount of observation of what's going on around you, whether it's signs and synchronicities, opportunities coming your way, puzzle pieces coming together with certain opportunities or with certain things that are happening around you. All those kinds of things, the universe is simply asking you to be very aware, okay? And if you need to step away and kind of find your own solitude to do that, make sure you're taking enough time to do just that. Okay, we've got the Nine of Wands here as far as what you can no longer alter. So you've put out an immense amount of energy into whatever it is you are trying to move forward in, right, and pursue. And at this point, it's about letting things come into fruition now, letting the universe bring this opportunity to you, because you've done what you need to do, and now it's about just watching and following the next steps, okay? Rather than being completely solid on or let me put it, how do I put that? Rather than having a very specific plan that you are like, this has to be the way it goes, open yourself up a little bit more to some options. Simplify, okay? Rather than just take away the pieces that don't necessarily apply. And if you need to go and weigh out some pros and cons, do whatever it takes, you know, in that aspect to see which direction to go. Because I'm telling you, even though it's a few extra little steps, it's going to provide you an immense amount of clarity, okay? You've put out enough options. Now just fine-tune it, okay? You put out a lot of effort and a lot of energy. Now, your performance is like, it's on point, okay? You are like, nobody can really shine above a Capricorn when they're in their element. It's just not happening. Yeah, right. Like, yeah, right. And if you try, it's just gonna be bad for you, for whoever that is, okay? So I kind of get the sense that, sorry guys, I have like allergies, my nose is itchy. So this is really telling me that you have found your passion. You know what you are in love with. You love every aspect about what you do, and it brings you so much power and possibility and confidence and just stability. You're able to take care of others. You have found something that is truly fits for who you are, for your energy, for everything that you've done in the past. It all just plays into everything very, very nicely. Or if you're like in the process of developing all this, it's going just perfectly, okay? You cannot be doing any better. I mean, truly, your performance is just absolutely freaking spectacular. And if anybody tells you elsewhere, then you probably do need to look elsewhere and go introspect, and because you put out so much that you have shined in the amount of time that you've done things, the effort that you put out in it, the extra little pieces that you put into it to make the impression just perfection and shine in your element. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, the King of Swords in the reverse. This is what you can change or improve on. So when a Capricorn, gets into a position where they feel threatened or they feel like there's something unjust, it's just not a good situation. The air element can be a little bit uncomfortable to be in as well. Confrontation's not much fun. And when there's a passionate pull to react this way, it's never really a good thing. So be very cautious and try to improve on your tact when it comes to things that you are passionate about but might not be going your way. Or even when it comes to like having enough patience to see it through, rather than jumping the gun and trying to force it. I'm guilty of that. Okay, I get it. Even when even if it comes to like, I don't even. Okay, whatever. Yeah, just take if you're even if it's just trying to hurry up and get in the front of the line, or trying to go around a car really fast. I mean, it's those mentalities of just like, I don't want to wait. I'm just gonna go. Just hold back. Relax, I'm telling you, most of the times it's about the next turn is where it just kind of takes a breath, and if you just wait it out and let that just go with the flow of free will and of the divine guidance, okay, just balance those out and go with the flow. Oh, it turns out so much better than trying to fight the grain and force something. Okay, I hope that example made sense. Don't ask me. For whoever got that message, it made sense to them. So the Knight of Cups is coming out for past events that might be affecting the situation. So the Knight of Cups is talking about being realistic. Again, simplifying. Putting your hard work into the position of working. Oh shit, what is it? Working smarter, not harder. Oh, that's so hard for me to think of. Working smarter, not harder. That is I try to think of that little phrase often, and that didn't come to me very quickly. But I do try to keep it in mind because it helps me to, I am one of those business plan kind of people. I really love a business plan. I love all 30 freaking pages of it, right? Financials and everything. But I am like really bad about being wordy. I'm kind of bad about putting a lot of details and facts in there. I love facts, you know. I love statistics. I love to just put it all out there so everyone has just a clear. If you didn't know anything about it, you got from A to Z everything clearly. So there are no questions. Right? I got everything covered. But what I'm seeing is using that mentality in your focus is really going to be a positive for you. It's going to be a benefit for you, rather. So I feel like this is really saying to take into consideration all of these different types of creations, and almost to the point of obsession, but you have all of these creative skills. Now you're kind of bringing it forth and putting it into a realistic text, okay, context. You're only putting in the pieces that you need. You're only going to work as hard as you really need to make yourself look the best. That way you're preserving your energy for the presentation of it, right? You can't be completely exhausted in the back end work to where once you get time to like shine, you look and like you've just put in all kinds of 80 hours, whole, back to back almost, making this happen, when in all honesty, Capricorn can get like 80 hours worth of work done in like 5, right? Isn't that crazy? Anyway, I already know. The point is, let's just make sure we are constructive with our time so that you can get the most out of it. And the Sun, what's the anticipated result? As long as you are following along with what I was just saying as far as making things a little bit more simple and going with your ultimate shine, whatever you're doing and whatever you've done to get where you are, it's been working. You are headed towards absolute abundance and power, and I'm really happy about this particular reading because yay, I'm excited to see where this is going. Now, okay, one more thing. For September, okay, and I hope I didn't say August, I think I said September. Anyway, mid-September, we've got some astrological situations happening, and it's really going to come down to this King of Swords in reverse, okay? It's going to be about serving or suffering when it comes to something about authority. When it comes to the structure, maybe it has to do with networking or taking on a new project. Whatever it is, you're going to be getting constructive advice, but it might not be quite in the way. It might be coming from a person just as passionate and straightforward as you. And so it's going to be important to take the feedback positively without feeling like it was meant personally, or feeling, and I feel like for some of you this is just kind of the motions of the energies that are happening with all of these astrological movements, and not necessarily because there's a confrontational situation. You could just be feeling out of sorts, you know, and be aware of that is what I'm seeing. I don't really necessarily. And for some of you, you're going to, it will be some type of a communication or situation with an authority figure. And it's going to be about going with the flow and being willing to not sacrifice, but kind of sacrifice. Going the extra mile, being participant, being willing, right, and contributing to the situation is going to make you look so good. That's why they came to you. They came to you because they're confident in your performance and in your results. So look at it like a positive. Like, they look at me like a King of Swords. They know my potential. They know I can think deep. They know I can be particular about situations. I have details that I can focus on. I'm analytical. I'm very articulate with my words and my work ethics, and I'm able to see justly when it comes to whatever it is. So look at it in a way of, this is your opportunity. This is not, even if they come off shitty or if you're feeling off, don't miss the opportunity, because this is your chance to shine, and it's going to bring about something from your past that really, it's going to give you a highlighted reward for what you already have developed, okay? It's a chance for it to shine, and you are going to get one hell of an opportunity out of this. So take the chance and take the leap of faith on this one, okay? With whatever this is, if you're taking on a new project, a new aspect, a new partner, whatever it is, yeah, do that, because it is going to be fantastic. Nice read, Capricorn. I like that. All right, relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. It came in the reverse. That's this King of Swords. Okay, take a deep breath. Write it out. Don't pass the car too soon. Okay, just write it out and see where it goes. See what they have to say. Just write it out to the end of the conversation, because it's going to. Capricorns have a tendency to seem like they know what someone's going to say or the ending result. Sometimes we can be a little bit, smart ass or cocky, like we just think we know it all. But what this is telling me is, take a moment and just pause and let it happen. Let the conversation happen. Let the situation ride out. Let the energies flow. And then you're going to know, oh, I'm so glad I just shut up and listened, okay? Because you're going to have a better understanding. All right. And physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. I'm not really sure about that one. I'm going to pull another one. Maybe somebody needs a hug. Treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. Oh, I got it. Okay. With this shift, when you're making things easier and more simple, here's what's happening. It's opening up your opportunities and your time to balance other things with life. So what brings you the most joy, Capricorn? Balance, right? Balance with everything. Everybody's happy. Everybody gets what they need. It's all smooth. You're not being spread too thin in anywhere. Everybody's getting at least 75%, right? It's not like a 30%, because that's no good for the Capricorn. But at least it's like a 70 to 100. We can't always give 100%, but we can give 70% from a Capricorn is 1,000% from anyone else, right? Not to toot my own horn or yours, but I'm just saying. So, in other words, you're going to have more time to be with your family, maybe to date and be with your loved one, and that aspect being romantic and such, but also just to be able to cuddle up with your family or your friends and be able to have a good time. You're opening yourself up to having more time by simplifying your life at work, okay? And they're wanting your time. That was the other message I got for those of you who have kiddos, families, just whatever, who enjoy having your time, because you're freaking awesome to be around when you're in your element and you're feeling balanced and good. You're coming into that. Last couple months were rough, but you're coming back into that, and they're really missing you. So this is a chance, and I think you're kind of intuitively feeling that as well. You're like, man, I do feel like I have a disconnection. So take the opportunity to make things a little bit easier for yourself, okay, and enjoy this time with your family for the rest of this beautiful season that we've got going on, depending on where you're at in the world, all right? Okay, so I'm going to get into the extended. Thanks for joining me, guys, and we'll take a look at if you're leaving or staying, opportunities that are coming, actions to take, how to make more money, things like that, okay? Where it's headed, and some advice as well. All right, lovelies. We'll see you for your monthlies and for your love readings. Much love. Bye, guys. Okay, so let's see and clarify what we've got going on here. So lots of honest and direct communication coming from you. It's just flowing. It really is. It's just it's doing exactly what it needs to do. The Ace of Wands for this Hermit. The more that you are in your element and you're coming from a place where you just have tapped into that guidance, you've tapped into your intuition and into your higher self, the more the creative flow just starts coming. You know, you guys have a very creative and powerful, but very determined and ambitious sense, right? You're stubborn, but I feel like the stubborn sense of it gives you oh my god, why can't I think of the word right now? Reliability, right? People can depend on you because they know you're going to stick it out with them. You're loyal. That's what I was getting at. But this creative energy, it's starting to flow. The more you are tapping into that, the more the energies and the ideas and the creativity starts to flow out, okay? Yeah, so you've done what you needed to do with the situation, okay? What you can do no more of is put out more energy. You're just waiting for it to happen. This pretty butterfly, I don't know if you guys see that. It's a black and white butterfly. I don't know if it came into the camera or not, but it's really pretty. I almost said something and I didn't, but then it came over, so. Anyway, you're like in this position of like, I know I've done fantastic. Now I'm just waiting for that money to come in. I'm waiting for this opportunity to roll in, and that's exactly what's happening, okay? The King of Cups. So not only are you going to feel incredibly like you are on top of your game, but you're also like emotionally balanced as well. So things are happening in a very steady and supportive way. Like you've got a foundation. It's not like you don't know what's going to happen the next month. Things are feeling very solid, like you've got a plan, and a very good one for an extended period of time. Even if that's you sitting down and planning out your month-to-month, outlook on what your schedule is going to look like, or what your goals are going to be, things like that. It's going to do you a lot of good. All right, this King of Swords here. Again, your performance is just on point. Your emotions are very balanced. That was needed for sure. The Knight of Cups again, we're here with this King of Swords. So, like I was saying earlier, when it comes to making things, hello, wow, that was like so cool. All right, now you got to see it. So, the Knight of Cups. Now, this is saying, again, simplify things and see this from a bigger perspective. See this from an intuitive heart space, because this person that's offering you this information or this guidance or this opportunity, it's going to make you shine, okay? It might be work, and it might be outside of your comfort zone or whatever the deal is. It's just a little bit different, okay? But fun, and it's just, yeah, it's going to be work, and it's going to take words and communication, and it just might take some articulating and some thinking and planning, and that's something that when a Capricorn sits down and actually gets in the element to do that, oh my God, it is beautiful. It's like poetry. So take off, man, shine. The Sun card again. Yeah. If you felt like you weren't sure if this was going to be lucrative or have a return on investment, your hard work will pay off. Do not even fret. It's coming. Now, again, simplify and it will shine. Okay, simplify, take on the challenge, take on the opportunity, and allow yourself to just look at that. You got it twice. You just from 2 different decks. If you need a clarification, there it is. All right. Now, guys, let's see if you're leaving or staying here. I think I know the answer, but let's take a look here. Leaving or staying. Okay, leaving, the Ten of Cups in reverse. So I don't think you're going anywhere. I think you're taking on the challenge. If this were in the upright, a positive for leaving, I would say maybe you are, but you're not. You're sticking this out because you know it has the greatest benefit for your family, for yourself, for your stability. The Tower moment here. All right, so with regard to the Tower, this is about